Here we go. Paladin time. Can't do Tirisfal Glades because of that stupid thing there. You have to do the Battle for Azeroth pre-quest thing. I can't be bothered to go and do that, if I'm honest. I don't know why they've still got it like that. Because you can't talk to... There's a woman there. And she can turn it back to how it used to be. So you can actually quest there. But... you have to do the Battle for Azeroth thing first, which is annoying. I mean, I get it, you have to do it on one character, but to do it on all of them seems it's a bit of a hindrance.
Where is that ogre-headed buffoon?
Here she is. Here she is.
Ah, speak of the devil.
I love how he just jumps there. She would absolutely destroy him in a duel. Right, let's queue for a sneaky little dungeon, shall we? Random Lich King, we've got all those.
So glad you could make it.
Wonder if there's actually a queue, let's have a look.
With the death of the Lich King,
No.
many of the more intelligent scourge
Didn't think there would be.
became
Right,
unemployed.
we've got that stacked anyway, but we'll queue. As
As
always.
are called Valkyr. They are under my command.
There they are. Takes a bit long, this bit.
Very well, War Chief. I have solved the plight of the Forsaken.
Not long now. Only a couple of days to go till TBC. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think we get it. Not long at all. Back to work tomorrow. Sadly, after my long weekend, I had kickboxing this morning and came home, rested for a bit. Then I had to walk across to the doctor's about my wrist. He, as soon as I went in, he's like, "Oh, I've seen you before." I was like, "Have you? What about was it last time?" He's like, "Oh, your knee." I just sort of chuckled and was like, "Oh, yeah." So I was like, told him what was wrong with it. And he sort of said, "Well, you need to rest from the striking," which I have been doing. And then like do some strengthening exercises to it, like wrist curls and what have you. I was like, "Alright, nice one." It's like, "Oh, how long will it take to heal?" I was like, "Obviously I need like a guideline. I know it's different per person." He was like, "Oh, something like that can take months." I was just like, "Oh, you've got to be kidding me." Months. So that means I'm not going to be able to use my right hand for fighting for months. Good job I didn't really have any plans to fight this year. Looks like the older I get, the less and less likely that's ever going to happen. I mean, that was what I wanted to do at some point. Compete at least once. I mean, can't ever rule it out. But I'm not exactly going to be in my prime, am I? Come on, I'm messing about. They look so much more unique, don't they, the character models in this than they used to. Like him there. I say when you looked at the old Thrall orc model, the only thing that was different between him and, say, the other orcs was his armour. Where's she gone? Huh. I thought he was going to disappear then. You received pristine mysterious satchel. For what? I haven't even killed anything. Decent. Normally get them for killing things, but we'll take it if we get ourselves a new weapon. I did a little bit on the why the horde video is better this morning. I've still got the tab up actually. How far in are we? We're 5 minutes 15 seconds into 11-minute 14-second video. So chipping away, chipping away. Next bit I've got to do is about the barons. I've been really slow with this video. Don't even really know why. Just have been. So disappointed with how the last couple of videos have done. Just gradually got worse. I can't see the next one's doing that well, if I'm honest. I had more faith in the previous 3 than the next 3. Well, next 2. Next one's about Duratar. I thought that'll do dreadful. The one after that is a cinematic ranking. Don't hold much hope to that. And then the one after that is why the Alliance is better. So I'm hoping that does alright. And then we've got why the Horde is better. I should have really made that episodic though, I think. Instead of just one sort of 8 to 11 minute video. And just gone through like everything. Like lore, classes, racial, zones. Just made it a massive long thing. But I didn't. Doesn't mean I can't in future though. I mean, especially if it gets no views, why not do it again? Look at it. I absolutely love this zone, don't I? More so in vanilla. I wish you could still play it. Instead of when we come here, we have to do the Cataclysm version. I wish we could just do the old one. I still enjoy it, obviously, but it doesn't have the same feel as it used to. What queue we're looking at? 7 minutes, not too bad. Didn't get to nap today, so I'm still pretty tired. Kickboxing always absolutely knackers me. Yesterday I was on Discord with one of my mates just doing Battlegrounds. Actually recorded pretty good, to be fair. We were on our Horde PvP realm characters. I was on my rogue, he was on his druid. AV, I think we won pretty much most of them. But Aretha Basin Alliance seemed to smash it. It takes so long, Aretha Basins. So annoying, it's like 20 minutes. Apart from the ones where we got smashed like 5-0. Weird, that used to be my favourite Battleground ages ago, like years ago. I had no idea why. Not sure what my favourite Battlegrounds now are. I actually quite like that Temple of Core something or other. The one where you get the orbs to the middle. I don't know why, but I really enjoy that one. I like Isle of Conquest. I think that's good because you don't need good gear. So I suppose it's like I like it for the same reason my mate dislikes it, because he likes his Warsome Gulches and things like that, where it pretty much is about if you're a good player. Whereas Isle of Conquest is more about like the tactic of the battleground, less about the individual quality of the player. How much money have I got? Well, guess 172 gold. No. We. I can say we haven't had this one. Obviously not, because we would have had the quest. Like I mean, the quest wouldn't have been available, but no, it seemed to really get this one. Interrupted by Shepquest. I know that's a terrible name. It's just when you're creating characters and you think, oh, I can't be bothered coming up with a proper name, so I was just like, my name's Shep, I'm playing a Paladin. Shepquest. It'll do, won't it? It'll do. That's loud. I'm just going to bubble so I can carry on attacking. Someone dead? You know, I've never really used that. I think that's the first time I've ever used that on a pally. Combat res. Weird that. How was it last 10 minutes? I mean, realistically, he should have just run back in. It was rather nice of me to res him, I think. Ooh. I was tempted to go to Northrend, but nah. Maybe on another episode we could. Oh, yes, love it, don't we? Darkens the world around you. I didn't enjoy the lighting the world around me, so I don't enjoy that. I like that blinding light stun, so good. Granted, not if I use that and then someone AoEs, because then they can all attack again anyway, but it is a handy little move. Got a good combination of different moves, Paladin. I know I keep hyping them up, but it's just, I don't know, it just suits me perfectly. What the hell is going on here? What's that there, look? Oh, is that one of our group? Ugh. Preservation Evoker. Ugh. Why does he keep doing that? Putting that thing down. Right, everyone knows where they're going in here. I mean, it's self-explanatory, isn't it? I wish it was TBC coming. No, sorry, Wrath coming out next week and not TBC. Just so I could play Death Knight again. As the proper Death Knight that I loved. Winter Grasp, Art of Conquest, Arena. Granted, Arena's in TPC, I know. Dungeon Finder. I hope when they do Wrath next year, they put Dungeon Finder in from the very start, unlike the time before. If they do, I'll probably smash it. But like I said to one of my mates, who I play this with, one I'm always doing vanilla and PvP with, when he talks about Wrath, I just say to him, like, don't even worry about Wrath, it's a year away. Just focus on what we're doing in TPC. Because he goes on about making like a Boom King. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But just enjoy TPC first, and then you can worry about what's going to happen in Wrath after. So he was asking, are you going to be making a Death Knight? I was like, of course I'm going to be making a Death Knight. The thing is, at least in Wrath, I do enjoy all the other characters. I could play Paladin, like I love a Paladin in Wrath. I could even give Warrior a go, if I'm honest. They just seem to be a lot more fun, I think. They have a good blend, Wrath does. What's that one there? Cooldown of Divine Steel reduced by 15%. What on earth is the point in that? Four of those potions. I'm watching that green fireball thing from the Warlock. It's weird, I love a Warlock in vanilla, but I haven't really thought of leveling one in this. We'll do it in midnight. Right, what we'll do once midnight comes out, we'll straight away get a Paladin to max level, and then what we'll do is we'll start doing characters from level 1 all the way to, I think it's 90, isn't it? I'm not just like Paladin will just go 70 to 80 to 90. The rest will just start from the beginning and go all the way, journey all the way through it. And I might even bounce between in terms of we might do like a Paladin at max level and that just document his whole journey at what he's doing at max level, and then another playlist of just 1 to 90s, but then as soon as we get to 90 we just leave it. But I'll see. Because I won't be doing that in TBC, because obviously what can I do at max level as a solo player? So that'll just be the journey to max level. Bloody hell, how many has he pulled? No one's on low health though, so that's alright. Fucking hell. Fear arrows. Let's stun them. What's that cracking claw? Ah, it's that stupid thing we had before. Not interested in that. Oh, yesterday. What was I doing yesterday? I was checking the scores, I think, during when I was recording. And I watched the game after. Man City Tottenham only drew 2-2, didn't they? First half, City were 2-0 up, and I thought, oh. I thought I was that over then. But I carried on sort of watching it on my second monitor while I was on Discord with my mate playing WoW. And Tottenham got the first one back. I thought, nice one. And then they had the momentum as well. I said to my mate, I was like, they could actually go on and win this. And then they got this second. Buzzing. I thought, please, City, don't win 3-2. Held out 2-2, so that means Arsenal are 6 points clear with 14 games to go. And that's... See what it says that Enyo's come online. That's who I normally play with. I bet he's messaged me. No, I was wrong there then. Yeah, so next week Arsenal have Sunderland at home on the Saturday at 3, which we have to be winning that. And City have Liverpool away. So I think Arsenal win on the Saturday at 3, and I think City probably lose, and then that's it done. 13 games to go, 9 points clear. I would say it's done. Some people are saying it's done already after the weekend, but I think next week is the one where it is. We still have City to play away, but with a 9-point cushion, that's lovely. Got Chelsea tomorrow, second leg of the League Cup semi-final. Part of me's a bit worried about that, because we're only 1 goal ahead at the moment, even though it's at home. I don't know, I am just a little slightly worried. If we win that and get through to a final, that just sets up momentum lovely. But even though it's the League Cup and it's the worst cup of all of them, it's just one under the belt, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. What was that? My round when I go back tomorrow is going to be absolute chaos. Because on Saturdays and Mondays, only first class mail and track goes out, so all the second class and like everything else gets left. So that's Saturday and Monday's worth to do, as well as Tuesdays, and we didn't do all the round on Friday. So that means tomorrow, the sum of the round, I've got Fridays, Saturdays, Mondays and Tuesdays, 4 days worth of work, and I've got leaflets to put together. Chaos. Which means I can't do it all, which means then when I do, I'll have to do probably one of the rounds, because I do 2 rounds. I'll probably focus on one, make sure that gets delivered. So then when it comes to the other round, it's going to have like 5 days worth of work. So it just gets completely out of control. Raw mail for you. I don't really let it bother me, if I'm honest. I actually prefer it to be busy. I prefer it to be really busy, and I actually do less streets than it to be dead, and I do more. Because it's almost less walking. I prefer to be going like to every house on one street instead of like every other house on several. I don't think other people are really like that. Turns out most people finish work and don't do it. I finish work and go to the gym every day. Well, not every day. I have 2 days rest, don't I? But then I've got these episodes to make. The scripts to get done. Right, we'll just stand here and attack him and just bubble. I wonder what sort of damage we did in this. I know I was chatting a lot, obviously, it'd be weird if I didn't, but I thought we were fairly well focused. Right, we'll run away for this one. Back again. I don't think anyone else is running away from that. Maybe he doesn't do as much damage as he once did. We'll have a look after, see what damage we actually did. I can't see because I've got a drink in the way. Options, gameplay enhancements. Third, so not that good then. Was that overall? Warlock smashed it. Is that for everything though, or boss or what? Because just the damage done. How do you change it to like there? Oh, current segment, Lorkin. So it's the third regardless then. So what was he using? Fellseeker Pitlord. What's that? The monk, me, him. Diminishing returns tracking. What else we got here? Boss warnings, nameplates. What's new then? Interface, road chat bubbles. I've not really had a proper look into it all. Right, nice. Ooh, 4. Right, what we got here? Not bothered about that. We'll go with that one. I don't know what that is. To trigger Master's High Lord Judgment, right? Have we got it on here somewhere? I should know that one. Increases holy damage done by 13%. Judgment has a 9.8 chance to blast the target. Enemies hit by Divine Sword take 20% more damage from Consecration and Divine Hammers. Right. What else we got here then? That one and... Looking at the ones beneath, because we might... Sometimes that say like that could be crap, but the one after it could be good. Not asked by any of those. Arm increased by 10% stamina. See, that's quite good. That would be more important on the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter was nowhere near as easy as this is. It's miles more fun. Demon Hunter, that thingy spec, barely any moves. Weird. Right, let's get up the... Oh, wrong thing. Right, put that on there. I always put 2. I think it looks weird with just the 1. What was that green thing then? Oh, it's learned earned loads of titles randomly. Bizarre. Don't need that. We'll put that on in a sec just to see what it looks like. I haven't even got any trinkets. Why is that not... Weird. I thought it would have said like, oh, that's better or whatever. Since I've not got any. And I'll do for now.
Bye now.
Alright, we'll click on... Where's it gone? I actually don't mind that. Hey, that would be handy. Say you were filming certain things. That's annoying. Having it like this would actually be alright. I'll take it off in a minute. But I wouldn't mind that for some footage. I tend to get, when I'm doing footage though of, say I'm talking about Silverpine Forest or Tearsfall Glades, the Barrens, etc. I always get footage from vanilla. Because like I've said before, retail players aren't going to click off if they see that I've used footage from Classic. Whereas Classic are going to click off the video if they see it's from retail. Because they're moaning little bitches, if we're honest. I was going to be polite, but it's what they're like, aren't they? The people who just play Classic just love a moan. Alright. I'm going to take that off now. Some difference. This place does look better at night, though. Do you mean there's no loot? Two more. Started at 30, didn't I? So we've done 5 levels in 27 minutes. I need a transmog, but I can't afford it. Well, I can if I send money across in my main. Not that long, really, till midnight, is it? Does it show on this calendar? I think it's on about there, isn't it? 3rd, 4th, or 5th. That week. So we're on the 2nd. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4 weeks, mad. What was I going to do then? Oh, that was it. Check that. The price. I can't have that much money. No. It's, yeah, well, I don't know why that's saying change. They're all the same. I haven't bought any of the outfits. Transport the appearance of your weapons and armor. Prevent the appearance from being replaced by a situation. Look at the state of that. So expensive, transmog, though. At the moment. Granted, you get it forever once you do it, which is ideal, but still. Whoosh. Three more guts. Can't do that right now. 15 minutes left. I was going to put it, try and put another one on just in case, because I know what I'm like. I'll end up forgetting about that one there, look. I wonder what the demon hunters are like at max level for damage. Because we were doing terrible damage. See, that rogue wasn't that good either. They were put... Were they on par? Probably were. At night and day between those two and this. When that lad that I always play with, he's always like, "You best keep playing TBC and not just fuck us off and play midnight." But the thing is, I am going to play both because one, I have to play midnight because that's not mainly what I make content for, but like that has a continuous future. So I'm always going to be playing in retail, and I enjoy the feel of TBC, so I'm going to be playing that. But like the thing is, once I get that character from 60 to 70, if he's not online, I'm not just going to be doing battlegrounds on my own, so I'm definitely still going to be doing TBC. And then like midnight, there's just more fun when I'm on my own. Like, I love leveling in TBC Wrath, but I'm not going to be doing smashing out the battlegrounds at max level on that by myself, like all day. Whereas I can log on this when we get to midnight, do like delves and what have you. And I am going to give PvP another go actually. I didn't during the war within, but that used to be my main thing, like through Shadowlands. That's all I did. Did I do mythics? Don't think I did. I think I might have done a couple. But yeah, mainly just got all the PvP gear, upgraded it as like every single piece to the max as possible you could, and then just stopped. I think. I was like, right, that's me done now. I'm going to try and give that another go. That won't be recorded. That'll be somewhat embarrassing. No bags, no? That's dreadful, that mount. This is a message from WhatsApp. Not sure we've got a van tomorrow. One we use going to Dallas said needs a window fix, or so said fix the door while you're doing it. For fuck's sake. If that's the case, we'll both be in a trolley then. I'll be alright for him because he does the side that's quieter. Granted, it's quieter, but I still would prefer the one that I do, even though it's busier. It's just nicer houses, older people. So much better like when you do quests like this now, whereas before when they used to have like a cooldown on this little bomb thing. So you'd have to make sure you maximise every time you threw one, that you'd hit enough of them. Because you'd have quests where you'd have to go and then go back and do it again. The Hellfire Peninsula one, for example. This place should make like a interesting little delve. What talent we picking? That's what got that. Increased armor by 20 now. Queue for another one there. Single bottom rotation. Look at that. The global cooldown abilities is 25% longer. I still think it's handy for new players. Like I said on one of the videos, just put it on your bars and then just glance at it, so then you know your rotation. But it's very situational because it doesn't show you like stuns or interrupts or shields and things like that. So it's good for some things but bad for others. It's good if you just pure DPS in. Here we go, this one where he grabs our partner and launches them out of the cupboard. Nice little upgrade. What's the point in that? Kick it at that person. Of that. So random. I had to get footage of Ruins of Gilneas earlier. Did I do it this morning? I think I did. Yeah, for the video I was doing, I didn't speak that much about it, but I needed footage. So I had to go, I went onto Mop Classic, created a Worgen character, and then just so I could film that start bit where it starts chatting about Ruins of Gilneas, I was like, right, record. Did all that, and then I was just like, right, log off. That's all I wanted was that start bit where it sort of floats you through the Ruins of Gilneas, and then slap that onto Clipchamp, cut it up the parts I needed, and then put that onto it. There wasn't any good ones on YouTube because I looked on there first and I thought these are all crap. So I'll just do it myself then. I was half tempted to upload it just so people had a clearer quality one, but it's not really what my channel's about, so it wouldn't be good. It'd be good for other people, but not good for my channel. Bought some sneaky little cheeseburgers from Asda on my way home. Like burgers that have actually got like cheese built into it. I'll have those later. It's only £4:15. Feels later. Not dark though. Felt nostalgic last night when I was playing TBC. I was putting on the One Tree Hills like soundtrack, well, One Tree Hill playlist that someone had made. I love that series. There was ages where I couldn't watch it for a while. Like I watched it at most of the seasons, not all of them. And then when I started going out with this one lass, me and her used to watch it together. But then when we split up, I couldn't watch it for ages. It just brought back too many bad memories. So I couldn't watch it. Whereas that's not an issue now, thankfully. It'd be mental if it was. It was the same when I used to try and watch Vampire Diaries as well, because we watched that together. Right. Health regen. What's that one? What we after? We'll do that. Deals reduced damage beyond 5 targets. 5? How often are you attacking more than 5 things?
We are the
like,
Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands
almost
in our way.
never are you doing more than that. Is this the Headless Horseman one? Oh, it's the sort of the weird one they made, not the proper one. Watching the way it moves. Sometimes it looks alright, and it's that sort of weird jumping thing that doesn't look right. There looks alright. Remember the first time I heard that. It just reminds me of Tirisfal Glades. Like many things do. That's what like Classic Plus should do. If they're going to start it with vanilla, add like more things to that event, because like when the Headless Horseman comes, like nothing really happens. Like you've got a couple of like, is it daily quests? But for what? For nothing. You don't actually fight the Headless Horseman like you do later on in SM. And make him a world boss or bring in that. Mate, I'm spasmed. Just looking down at what you're doing. That's not a sign of a heart attack, is it? No. I mean, it's not like I'm streaming, so no one would ever find out if this is just a recording. Someone checks my computer and after I die of a heart attack, I'm like, oh, that's how he died. While playing WoW. I mean, there's worse ways to go. dying in Silverpine Forest, that's the way to do it. These all crashed because they were all pissed. Yes, see, he agrees. Work, work. No, you don't. No torch for you, lad. 37. Isn't this like episode 3, I think? Granted, the first one was like 2 hours long, I think, so not a fair reflection of what it's normally like. I'll soon be able to tick off another little milestone in my log where I put in the start of January I was put like 2001, 2, 3 all the way up to 3,000 subs, and I think the Luminous Links is up to like 2,860 something, so we should be at 2,900 soon. Then we'll get to 3,000. This one obviously is going to be very, very hard to build up because it's all videos like this. I don't really bring out any shorts. Shorts get you a lot of attention and I don't stream on it. So this one's going to be so hard to build up this channel. And the only way really to do it, well not the only way, but the best way would be to link it, my other channel, to this. Like I say, put in the comments, but like, by the way, I also do Let's Play blah blah. But I normally, like, if I have like a pinned comment on the other channel, I normally like pin another video. Or we'll just keep grafting away, won't we? Ooh, Pit of Sauron. Always reminds me of Lord of the Rings, these ones. Oh, sorry, Forge of Souls. Pit of Sauron's after, isn't it? Forge of Souls, Pit of Sauron, then Halls of Reflection.
The Argent Crusade and the Knights of the Ebon Blade have assaulted the gates of the Ice
I love
Crown
her
Citadel
voice.
and are preparing for a massive attack upon the Scourge.
I wouldn't want a lass who
Our
sounded
mission is a
like
bit
her,
more
but
subtle,
still, I still love her
equally as
voice.
important. With the attention of the Lich King turned towards the front gate, we'll be working our
I used to love two lasses from Montreal. One was Quinn, and the other one was Brooke Davis.
Our scouts have reported that the Lich King has a private chamber outside of the Frozen Throne, deep within a place called the Halls
It's
of
funny,
Reflection.
I mentioned on one of the other ones how she, after we killed Arthur, chucked herself off the top of Icy's Sea into a Saronite spike. Mad how that's not in the lore.
It will be found in the halls.
Well, it is in the lore, but I mean not in the game. I don't think there's any references to that. See, stuff like that is just so good, like popping Blessing of Freedom and then Divine Steed to disappear off. What is this tank doing? Oh my god, he's got AFK. Look, he's gone offline. Just as he's pulled them all to there. Who's dead? Is that instant? Oh, after me. Oh, I'm running backwards. This is a good start, isn't it? Right, to try and... Oh, that's right, we can rescue this. Where's the druid? He's fucked off. He came back online and teleported himself out. No, it's disappeared now. I put thank you tank and it just fucked off. Bad end. Keep moving. Moving and healing. Moving and healing. What am I doing here? I mean, it's never going to be successful, is it? They're all going to leave. I'll just run out there. I'll run out as well then. Absolute knob. Why join? You disconnect, fine, but come back. This is maybe why I should have done a tank spec. There we go. Queued us up. We got one. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going. There we go. He's got the old thingy look.
With the attention of the Lich King turned towards the front gate, we'll be working our way through the side in search of information that will enable us to.
Why has he just sprinted off with no one near him?
Our scouts have reported that the Lich
Why do they all do that now?
Chamber outside of the frozen throne.
For fuck's sake, I'll hear him.
Within a place called the Halls of Reflection. That is our target, champions. We will cut a swath of destruction through this cursed place and find a way to enter the Halls of Reflection. If there is anything of value to be found here, it will be found in the halls.
It's a nice voice, that
lady watches over you. Make haste.
I think the last who does it isn't good looking. I spotted it once because I wanted to see who the voice actress was, and I looked, I was like, should have looked. I can't even remember what she looks like off the top of my head, but I'm sure I remember looking, thinking, oh, I wish I had looked now. Just randomly set off fireworks. Potion's finished. There we go. Slap another one on, and you would forget. At least I remembered in the end, though. Like even this dungeon here, it's like all a build up to see Arthas. Like you know this is like part of like ICC and like the whole journey of going to face him. It feels like part of it. Like doing this, then Pit of Sauron, and into Halls of Reflection where you see Frostmourne and everything. That's such a good storyline and build up to it all. Didn't really do as well as I thought the last Wrath. Even I didn't play it as much as I thought I was gonna. One of my mates was like, oh, I've never seen you so excited. And I was like, oh, it's because I know I've got the next year planned. But I didn't, even then, I didn't. But like I said previously, the fact that they didn't put Dungeon Finder in it ruined it for me to start with. I just can't be asked to like go searching for groups. I just want to like log on and just get it done. But then they brought it in later on, so that's when I came back. I mean, I could have still done other stuff, to be fair. Like, I don't even know what I was playing. I don't know whether I was like, that's when I was like, I just moved across to retail or what I did. I'm not sure what versions of the game are out at the time. It reminds me of the Warlock gear. See those people there, the Soul Guard Annihilators? Reminds me of one of the Warlock sets. I think that there is one like that, to be fair, like bang on the same. This music right here is weird. Listen. It just doesn't suit World of Warcraft in my opinion. I remember noticing this last time. It's like you're in a shopping mall. The only game that I remember playing State of Emergency where you're in a shopping mall. I think my dad found me playing it when I was a kid and moaned because it was like an 18 game. And I can't remember how old I was. Only a kid. I think I'd got like stood outside Chips and asked some like older person to buy it for me. And he somehow found it. What I always find it weird, right? It's on TV. They won't show people having like full-on sex, but yet they'll show people getting tortured in films. Like say you would be able to watch something like Saw after 9 o'clock, but they would never show like full-on people having sex. It's like, so something that's natural they won't show on TV, but someone getting tortured in multiple different ways is fine. Does that make sense? I know it's acting, but still, it looks real, and just the whole idea of it to me is mental. Don't get why people find stuff like that entertaining.
Finally, a captive audience.
I don't know who this guy is. I've never even thought about it, lore-wise. I got bubble. Yeah.
I will sever your soul from your.
There we go, look, little demon hunter. That music. Bizarre. What is that? How on earth did they, people play, making WoW think, oh yeah, this suits this game? Stamina, haste, versatility. A couple of fireworks. Yeah, buddy. It's like, there, it's like Beverly Hills Cop. The heat is on. This reminds me of living at my dad's house. Funny, when I lived at my dad, I almost thought like, oh, all I wanted was just to have my own house and life would be better. And it makes no difference. If anything, it's probably better then, when I lived at my dad's. When I had no financial worries. My worry then was that I'd never going to be able to afford my own house. Now I've got my own house, it's like, fucking hell, I can't afford to do it now. Spectral Warden. I wonder if people are going to do that thing on this boss where I said before, where it does that move where it curses to me and then everyone who damages does damage to me, but then they don't stop there. They're meant to stop attacking. We'll see. In a way, it's best if they do it, and it targets me, because then at least I can bubble. Right, look there. Yeah, they have done it, look. You take 40% of the damage he takes, so everyone who's doing damage now, yeah, it's come off. Yeah, it didn't last that very long. I'm sure it used to be longer than that. But everyone there seemed to know what they were doing, because not many people seem to be attacking. Right, now there, look, you stop attacking. Otherwise that damage goes onto that person there. But everyone here seems to be pretty clued up, to be fair. Which is quite a rare. Because if you think, when you're doing time walking, there's a good chance people might never have done those dungeons, or they've not done them for years. Like, I don't know all the mechanics for all the previous dungeons. I have good understanding of like the original 3. There we go. That voice.
Excellent work, champions.
Okay.
We shall set up our base camp in these chambers. My Magi will get the Scourge transport device working shortly. Step inside when you are ready for your next mission. I will meet you on the other side.
See which one we want. I don't know what like the right choice is for these.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
You can't go through that. I remember trying before and it wouldn't let us. $40. Right, we'll stop it there, I reckon. That seems a good place, doesn't it? We've done another 10 levels. 10 levels in 50 odd minutes. So that's pretty good going. We've only got another 40 to go. Right, I shall find a thumbnail somewhere. We've not got that stupid fire thing on us, have we? That ruins it. Then again, look at the state of the gear, that ruins it as well. At least it's accurate to what's gone on now. Right, I'll leave that there. I'll try and get back to this tomorrow, but I'm back at work tomorrow, so it just depends on how I feel. Right, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the week.